Most people who learn automation make one mistake. They solve the wrong problem. I watched someone spend 40 hours building an automation that makes them $50 per month, not $50 per day. Meanwhile, I spend 30 hours building a voice agent and it makes me money every single day. Same amount of work, 100 times different outcome. The difference, I found the right problem to solve, and in this video I am going to teach you the exact framework I used. By the end of this video, you are going to know where to listen for problems, how to validate a problem, how to have a conversation that tell you if it's worth solving, real example, including how I build my voice agent, and most importantly, you are going to see that finding good problem is a skill, not luck. Luck is a lottery ticket, and this is a skill you can learn today. Right now, you are probably thinking one of two things. Either, Muskan, I know automation, but I don't know anyone with problem. How do I find them? Or I know people with problems, but how do I know if they worth solving? Both are good questions, and I'm going to answer both today. But first, I need you to understand something most people get wrong about their problems. What is the framework of finding is this worth solving? A problem is not just an frustration. A problem worth solving is something that repeat regularly, cost time or money, can be automated or systemized. Enough people have it. Example, my computer is slow. It's not a problem worth solving for automation. It's a technical sport. Another example, every time a customer buy we manually add them three different systems. Problem worth solving. Repeat cost time. Can automated. Every e-commerce store has it. See the difference. The second one is specific. Repeating. Costly. Automable. That's what we are looking for. Now, where to find these problems? Most people look in the wrong places. They go to Reddit or Facebook group and search problems boring, no context. Here's what a real problem hide. Place one, your own job. If you have one, you do something repetitive 5 times a week, that's a problem. You spend 2 hours on admin work that could be automated, that's a problem. Where start? You already understood the industry, you know the pain. You can build immediately. Where I was thinking about my voice agent, I didn't start in Facebook group. I started because I know something about law firms. We will get to the story. Next is your friend's job, housework. They answer, tell you everything. If they say, so annoying today, follow up, why, what happened? Most people have the same few problems daily. Those are automation opportunities. Pillage 3, school or any niche communities. Join one to community in your targeted niche. Just read, don't solve, just listen. People naturally went about their problem in communities. We spend 6 hours making reports. Someone just told you $1,000 opportunity. Next, LinkedIn. Search for your targeted people. Read comments and post. People complain in the comments about their actual problem. People complain in the comments about their actual problem. Marketing manager post just launch new campaign. Comment now I have to manually track all the metrics. Found it? That's a problem. Next is Facebook group, specific niches. Join group for e-commerce owner, SaaS founders, agencies, coaches, etc. Read the introductions, read the questions people ask, how do you all handle anything? And then they have a pinpoint. Next is local businesses. Go to a local marketing agency, a law firm, a gym, a salon. Just ask what the most annoying part of your job. People love complaining to someone who listen. This is where I found my voice agent. Okay, so you know. We have to listen. But here's the thing most people mess up. They listen, they hear a problem, and they immediately start building. Big mistake. Because not all problems are worth solving. You need to validate first. So now we have to validate the problem we just hear and find it. Validation means, does this problem actually exist and could someone pay to solve it? These are four validation questions, all four yes, and you have a problem worth solving. Question one, is it real? Ask five people in that industry, do you have this problem? If three plus say yes, it's real. If two say maybe or three say no, it's not real. Stop. Next, why five people? Small sample size, but enough to validate. Example, do you spend time manually entries customer data into your CRM? Real problem, most people say yes. Fake problem, most people say what? No, we use something else. And next question is it urgent? Could they pay money to solve it today? Or could they say, yeah, maybe eventually? Quick question. If there was a tool that solved this for $500 per month, could you use it? Urgent problem? They say yes. Not urgent? Maybe or probably not. Why this matters? Urgent problem, people will pay. Not urgent, they will procrastinate forever. And the next question come here is, can you automate at least 70 to 80% of it? Does the process stay the same each time or does it change? Example of solvable. Every time a customer email support, we read the email, categorize it, and routine it to the right person. This is the same process every time automable. Second example, if it's not solvable, every dial is different, and we need human to judge if it's good or bad. This requires human judgment, can fully automate. Next, is it repeating? How many times per week, per month does this happen? The magic number, if it happens only one time per week, it worth solving. If it happens once a month, probably not. If it happens 10 times a day, definitely worth solving. Why? Time saved, money value. 2 hours per month, not valuable. But if it's 10 hours per week, valuable. Now, quick validation checkpoint. Is it real? Is it urgent? Is it solvable? Is it repeating? All four checked, build it. One or three checked, keep looking. Okay, so you found someone with a problem. So now what? You have a conversation with them and you need to ask the right questions. Here, the exact script I use. You ask them, hey, their name. I have been learning about automation and process improvement. I noticed you mentioned specific problem they told you. Can I ask how often does this happen? Like how much hours per week? Pause for answer. Wait what they will say, listen to them and then observe. Second question. And if there was a system that handle all of these automatically, could you actually use it? Then pause again and observe what they say. Next question is last question. If you were saving those X hours every week, could you do with the time? What they will do? Wait for their answer. If they will say that they will do something which help them create more value to their work, then yeah, it's worth solving. If they don't say anything specific or hesitate a little, then it doesn't worth solving that much. What you are listening for? Green flags. They care about it. Yes, this is drawing me crazy. I deal with this every single time. I will definitely use it like today. I could focus on important thing instead like the problem you are solving for them. They ask question about how it could work. Red flags, they did not actually care. Maybe eventually it's not bad. I don't know if we will use it. We only deal with this once a quarter. They seem uninterested in your questions. If you get green flags, you have a problem worth solving. And if you get red flags, move on. Don't waste time. Let me tell you how I found the Floxo. It's a voice agent, and Floxo is the project name. I put it because it's the real example of finding the right problems. I did not started by saying I want to build AI automation. I started by noticing something. I was researching on personal injury law forms because I'm just curious about it. And I realized every single law firm has the same problem. They get a ton of inbound calls and emails. Potential client, the receptionist, answer if it's good case. They schedule a consultation. If it's not, they say no. But here's the thing: the receptionist has to do this 50 times per day. They spend their time entire day answering, is this a case we can take? And they are making mistakes. Some good cases get turned away, and some bad cases get settled. And even if like they don't make it, and then they even lose clients because when their client calls them after hours and the receptionist is not available 24/7, so they maybe lose some 5 to 7 around maybe clients, their potential clients per week, per month, and they lose some clients because of late follow up, no follow up, and they like do around 22 hours of data entry of their clients detail into their CRM or any tool use. Then I thought this is automable. A customer or client calls, AI answer, AI determine if it's a good case, AI schedule the call, AI send confirmation, the receptionist does zero of this work. Just handle the edge cases. So I called 15 law firms and asked them how much time does your receptionist spend on intakes? Most say 6 to 8 hours per day. It kills us. That's the problem. So I asked, could you pay $500 per month to automate this? They say, we will pay even $5,000 per month. This is our biggest bottleneck. That's when I know the problem was real. It is solvable. It's repeating 50 times per day every week. So I built this voice agent and name it as Floxo. And now it make me money every single day. All because I listen for the right problem. This is why finding the right problem is everything. You can be mediocre building and solve the right problems, which make you $1,000 per month, or you can be an amazing builder and solve the raw problem, which can give you around like $50 per month. The problem matters more than the skill. Now, there are certain problems you should not solve because they will waste your time. Red flags, like problem need human judgment every time. Do you think it's a good idea? Good deal. Need human judgment. Can't automate it. Should we accept this customer? Need guidance. Can fully automate it. Is this content good? Subjective. Can't automate it. Skip this. They will waste 40 hours. Problems that change consistently. Our process is different every time we do it. If the process changes, you can't automate it. Consistently skip it. Next is problem affecting only one person. If the only CEO has this problem and no one else, it's not enough. Mark it. Skip it. Next, problem that doesn't cost money. If it takes 5 times, but it's annoying, 5 times, even 4 times a week, 5 minutes with 20 minutes per month, automate is not worth it. So skip it. Next is problem is shrinking industries. Before building a fixed machine automation, check if machines are dying. Big problem in growing industries. If you see any of these red flags, walk away seriously. Okay, here's the three more real examples of problem people are solving right now. Example 1, the agency reporting problem, where I found it. Talking to a marketing agency owner in school. The problem is we spend 6 hours every Friday making client report from Google Ads, Meta, and Analytics. Validation is it's real, it's urgent. They could pay $50 per month. They said yes for this. It is solvable because the same process every time it's repeating every Friday without failing. Result someone built a reporting automation and charges agency $500 to 15 per client. They make $5,000 per month. Why this problem? It's exactly what Floxo was. Boring, repetitive, expensive to do manually, and every agency has it. Example 2, the Shopify store order problem, where I found it reading Shopify community for every time we get an order, we manually copy the customer info into the CRM, update inventory, and send custom email. Take 2 minutes per order, and it's around 1,000 order per week or in 3 to 4 days. So it's a real problem. Every Shopify or e-commerce store has it. Yet it's urgent because it's taking their team's time. Solvable? Yeah, it's same process every order, 100% same. Repeating 100 plus times per day. Result, it's a thousand per dollar automation. Anyone can build it, anyone can charge from it. And the third one is the consultant lead generation problem, where I found it. A coach in school's community was doing a cold outreach problem. I spent 3 hours every day researching leads, finding content info, LinkedIn info, reading their recent post, then writing a cold email. It's tedious and repetitive. Validation, all the four checkpoints. Real? Yes. Every salesperson, cold outreach person has it. Urgent? Yes. They can pay $500 per month to do this. Solvable? Yes. Same research process every time? Yes. Always the same. Repeating every single day. Result, it's $1,000 to $2,000 automation. High value. Why? Because it's saving people 15 hours per week. This is literally a job. Okay, so now you know the framework. But knowing the framework and doing it are different. Here's your exact plan for this week. For Monday, listen. Go talk to three people in your life. Ask them what's the most annoying repetitive thing you do at work. Write down their answer. Don't judge, just listen. Tuesday, do research. Pick one problem that sound most solvable. Search online. Do other people have this? Look in Facebook groups, Reddit, LinkedIn. Do you see others people complaining about the same thing? Wednesday, validation. Contact 5 people who have this problem. Ask them for validation question. How often does this happen? Could they pay $500 per month to save it? What could you do with the same time? Thursday, analyze. Count your yes answers. 3 plus, you have a real problem. And now comes on Friday. Decide if you have a real problem, you move to next week. Niche selection and workflow design. That's it. 5 days you have a real validated problem worth solving. Now you might be thinking, what if I ask people and they say no? That's actually good. It means you are not wasting 40 hours building something nobody wants. You rather know after 5 conversation than 40 hours of work. Or you might be thinking, what if I'm scared to reach out to people? Cool. Here's the thing, people like talking about their problems. You are not bothering them, you are actually listening, which most people don't do. They will appreciate it. The hard part is not asking, the hard part is shutting up and listening to their answers. Everything I just taught you, this is exactly how I found the flux of problem. I listen to law firms, I validate the problem, they will pay 5 to 10 times more I was asking. I had conversations, I confirmed it was worth solving, took me around more than 30 hours to build, now making me money. The lesson, the problem is 90% of the work. Finding the right problem and building is just education. Execution. Find the wrong problem and you will waste weeks. So spend time on finding problems. This is the skill that separate you making $50 per month from people making $5,000 per month, and you just learn it. Here's what I want you to do right now. Don't wait until next week. Comment below what one repetitive problem you noticed in your life or someone else's life. Just write it. Don't have to be perfect. And if you want to go deeper in on this, I have my own school community where if you want to talk through a problem you are finding, see what other people are working on and get feedback from people actually building automation. Join my school community. We have 700 plus people in there right now, and we are doing this together. And from now, every Friday, we have live sessions. People share problem and they will validate. We help them build automation. We celebrate wins. Link in the description. Next video, we talk about niches. Which problem in which industry make the most money. See you in that one. Alright, that's video 3. You know now, how to find problems worth solving. The framework is simple. Listen in the right places, validate with 4 questions, have conversation build only if you get green flags. Do this and you will never waste time on a bad problem again. Drop a comment if this helped. Share this with someone who is thinking about automation. Subscribe if you have not yet. And you will see a lot stuff about automation from me. And I will see you in the next video where we pick your niche.